Hi, my name is Jasmine Gripper with the Alliance for Quality Education. The New York State budget was finalized last month, and there's a lot of new money going to privately run charter schools. About 5% of students statewide attend charters, but charter school students are receiving a $500 per pupil increase in tuition with this year's budget. Public school districts will have to pay for this increase this year, and the state will reimburse the money next year. For districts like Buffalo, we estimate that this could mean 40% of new school aid could go to the charter schools paid for by the district, and this can result in a deficit in the public school budget. In addition, charter schools in New York City were given additional funding for facilities costs, and this would cost the city about $8 million annually. And this happened with no new accountability measures to say how public dollars are going to be spent at these privately run charter schools. And this is a problem because there's huge disparities between public schools and charter schools, both in the students being served and the discipline practices being used. According to suspension data, only 7% of New York City students attend charters, yet they account for 42% of the suspensions happening in New York City. When you look at the top 50 schools that have the highest suspension rates, charters make up 48 of those schools. We know from parents that charters use suspension as a way of cherry picking which students they want to educate. The overuse of suspension contributes to the school to prison pipeline. We see this problem in traditional public schools, but it's exaggerated in privately run charter schools. Fortunately, we have the opportunity to change this. AQE and our coalition partners have been working on a bill named after the late Judge Judith Kaye, called the Judge Judith Kaye Safe and Supportive Schools Act. This bill eliminates the use of suspensions for students in kindergarten through third grade. It makes suspension a last resort and not a first resort, and it encourages school districts to get to the root of the problem by using alternatives to suspension like restorative justice practices. This bill is in the Assembly and the Senate, and we're calling on you to help us get this bill passed. Call Governor Cuomo now at the number listed below. Tell him you support the Safe and Supportive Schools Act, and we appreciate your help.